Good afternoon, volleyball fans. Be ready because we will be having another thrilling game here in the women's division. So it is a great way to end our games here in the women's division in the Western Conference of the Governors Cup Intertown Volleyball Tournament 2026. So for our last game, Municipality of Lingayen goes head-to-head with Municipality of Labrador. So these two teams are really great when it comes to their powerful attacks and also good chemistry sa loob ng court. Kaya naman, volleyball fans, we expect an intensity during the first set up until the last point. Kaya naman, just keep watching here in our YouTube channel because our last game in the women's division is about to start. This is Samantha de Guzman, your courtside reporter. Back to the panel.
Welcome back, volleyball fans. We are now heading to our last game for the women's division here at the Lamina City Sports Complex as a continuing coverage of the Intertown Volleyball Tournament 2026 Governors Cup. Game 5 features Team Lingayen and Team Labrador. The powerhouse Team Lingayen successful in yesterday's match against Team Anda, headed by their team captain Paras, backed by Aviles, Manuel, Baaklo, and Viray. This team refuses to bow down as they carry on their hopes to be at the top of the rankings. Simultaneously, Team Labrador finish their run with straight 2 sets over their opponents yesterday with an almost win by default. Heading the pack is De La Cruz, Ocado, Palisok, and Aquino. Labrador has no other way but to go up. Will Lingayen continues to be hostile to other team, or will Labrador replicates their amazing performance yesterday? The stage is set for our final game, the women's division. This is Team Lingayen versus Team Labrador. Join us. This is Cliff Lagisma alongside Maria Victoria Ferrer for your last game in the women's division.
First serve, player number 3, Ferrer. De La Cruz to Castro. Viray. Paras. Andun si Palisok. Castro will send it over. Kagiwa. Free ball for Team Labrador. Palisok will play setter here. And Castro sends it outside. First point for Team Lingayen. Ferrer, sharp serve. De La Cruz sa gitna. Aveles. Ferrer backsets to Viray. Blocked. Cover by Del Castillo to Paras. Andun si Ocado. Castro off the block. First point for Team Labrador. Ocado. De La Cruz. Free ball for Team Lingayen. Ferrer to Paras. Pushes that one. Good serve. Miscommunication. Free ball. Ferrer to Aveles. Si Martin. Another free ball for Team Lingayen. Sets to Viray and she targets zone 1. They're asking for a check, but no check ball for Team Labrador. De La Cruz sa set sa gitna. Castro pushes that one. Ferrer to Viray again. Serving. Captain Paras. That is not over for player number 6. Another point for Team Lingayen. Palisok off speed. Ferrer to Viray sa 4. Para sends it long. Second point for Team Labrador. Del Castillo. Aveles sa gitna. And still finds zone 1. On the service zone. Aveles. Short serve. Aquino. Kagiwa chases. But di na may tatawid ang bola sa Team Labrador. Service error. Viray. De La Cruz. Deflected. Ferrer. To Kagiwa sa open. Good ball. Chance ball. Ferrer on a 1-2. De La Cruz to Ocado. And the net infraction called on Baaklo. Serving, team captain, Palisok. Ferrer to Kagiwa, straight to the net. And a service ace for the captain. Free ball for Team Labrador. De La Cruz to Ocado. Andun si Kagiwa. Del Castillo. Chance ball for Team Labrador. Aquino sa gitna. Doug. Viray from the pipe. Free ball for Team Lingayen. Ferrer underhands it sa open. Ocado, andun si Viray. And that is outside. Another point for Team Labrador. It's a 4-0 run here for Team Labrador. Palisok. That is outside. Isa na lang ang kalamangan ng Team Lingayen. Palisok. Short serve. Baaklo sa gitna. And Baaklo stops the bleeding. Ocado scores for Team Labrador. Serving, Aquino. Aviles. And a regalo for Ramos. And just like that, we are now tied at 10. Paras finds zone 6. Lingayen up by 1. On the service zone, Kagiwa. And a service ace for player number 1. Kagiwa. Good serve. Ocado gives a free ball. Ferrer to Paras sa gitna. And Martin couldn't handle that powerful spike. Kagiwa. Not this time. Service error. On the service zone, Ocado, floater, Ferrer to Paras, blocked. Viray, free ball for Team Labrador. Martin to Castro, andun si Aviles. Paras will play setter here. No check ball. Another point for Team Labrador. De La Cruz to Castro, blocked. Smart play by the setter of Team Labrador. And Team Lingayen will call for time. This is a deadlock again at 13.
Welcome back to our 5th game. First set, deadlock at 13. A serve by jersey number 3 from Labrador, Ocado. Viray receives, Paras plays setter, Viray from the back. Martin couldn't handle the Viray pipe attack. (14-all). Serving, jersey number 3, Ferrer. Ferrer will choose Viray in the opposite. Nandun si Ocado. Free ball. Paras, inabot ang bola. Castro was there. Castro will make something out of nothing. Aviles will try the Mighty Mouse. Castro. And successful on that off-speed. Serving jersey number 9. Ooh, collision. Viray, drop ball, sinungkit. Castro will try. Pushes that ball. Ferrer, pabalik kay Aviles. Dug by Ocado. Castro standing spike. Ferrer back sets to Viray, off speed. Set to the opposite. Ferrer kneeling set to Paras. For the long rally here, Castro. Oh. Oh!
No one gets the first ball for Team Labrador.
How lucky Paras is. Paras serving too long. Viray caught crossing to the other side of the court. Castro serves. Ferrer to Viray. Denied! Sorry, Ramos was serving. Check that. Castro is still in front.
This is a 3-point lead for Team Labrador. Ferrer to Aviles, and she finds the line.
Aviles. Good decision. Okado letting that one out. 3-point lead enjoyed by Team Labrador. Ferrer to the open.
Good ball. And a lucky point for Team Labrador.
The intimidation at the net by jersey number 2, Aquino. Ramos still serving. Oh, sorry, that's Castro already. Ace serve. Timeout called by Team Lingayen.
They're gonna use their last timeout for this set. Labrador up by 5. Still serving Castro. Biray sends it to Team Labrador. Okado blocked. Self-cover to Okado again. Ferrer back sets to Viray and she gets it through.
The lethal lefty of Team Lingayen, Viray, on deck to serve. De La Cruz chases. But no go. Double contact on De La Cruz. De La Cruz sending that one over. Aquino plays setter. Okado punches the ball, but it will sail out. Now it's time for Labrador to call for time.
Good timeout here for Team Lingayen earlier.
Back in the ball game. First set, Lingayen versus Labrador. Okado. Viray was there. Kagiwa pushes. And no one comes to get the second ball. Steady serving by Viray.
Sharp serve. Okado. Kagiwa. Para sends it over. De La Cruz is set para kay Okado. But a regalo for Ferrer. And look at this.
21 all. We are just in our first set in our Game 5 of the Women's Division. Viray Ooh, De La Cruz chases that one. Aquino dumps. Ferrer to Kagiwa, pushes that one.
Good ball. Ferrer. Viray from the pipe, and she finds. Let's wait for the official call.
The crowds here is just amazing.
And the call. That's the right call.
Exactly, partner. Viray tumambay sa service area. Castro receives. Palisok sends Okado flying.
Ferrer being active. Sa net.
She thinks she's 5'8" or 5'9", partner. Viray still serving. De La Cruz, short set to Okado.
And look at this. Earlier, it's 16-21.
Yes, partner.
And hindi na nakagalaw yung score ng Team Labrador. Lingayen now at set point.
With Viray steady on the service area, pushing Labrador to its limits. And now they are at set point.
Viray serving for the set. Received by Castro. To Okado. They're asking for a check.
No check from the blockers. So, first set goes to Lingayen with a score of 25-21. We are now in our second set of the Game 5 of the Women's Division. First set went to Lingayen. Ferrer. Aviles. Straight to the net. De La Cruz serving. Ferrer to Paras. Good ball. Good chase by De Guzman. De Guzman there. Aviles flying. De Guzman with a save, but no go for the second ball.
Serving. Ferrer. Palisok. Castro gives a free ball. Ferrer back sets to Veray. Ocado drop ball. Veray drop ball. Palisok. And she gets the point.
Ocado now at the back serving. Ferrer. Viray pushes it, but no go. 4 touches for Team Lingayen. Three serving one. Paras. Okada free ball. Ferrer to Aviles. What's a call outside? No check from the blockers.
Still serving, Ocado. Paras will play setter here. Blocked by Castro. Del Castillo. De La Cruz is set sa gitna. Andun si Ferrer. Paras will set it to Veray. Blocked.
Good ball. De La Cruz. Ocado will play setter for Palisok and targets the end line of Zone 1.
5-point lead here for Team Labrador. Six serving one.
De La Cruz to Castro. Flies, but Del Castillo, one-hand reception, an error.
Timeout Team Lingayen. This is a 6-point lead, 7-1. still on the service zone. Player number 3, Ocado. Received by Aviles. Blocked. And another point for Team Labrador.
This is the biggest lead by Team Labrador. 7-point lead. Ocado. Ferrer to Viray, and she punishes the block of Castro. Paras, almost an ace. Castro binigay sa kabila. Ferrer sa 4. Drop ball, nandun ang libero. Palisok. Paras. Aquino, outside. Three serving 8. Paras with that long service. Aquino on deck to serve.
Service ace for player number 2. Aquino. Ferrer backs it to Viray. And she scores for Team Lingayen.
De La Cruz sets in the middle. Castro. Paras play setter to Viray. Tumalsik sa kamay ni De La Cruz. Chased by Ocado.
Serving Aviles. De La Cruz to Ramos, and then si Paras. Ferrer will set it to Kagiwa. That is outside. Another point for Team Lingayen. De La Cruz chases. Palisok. And then si Viray, but hindi na may babalik ang bola sa kabila. Point for Team Labrador.
11 serving 6. Palisok on deck to serve. Aviles will set Viray and the opposite, and Palisok couldn't get it. Viray now at the back. Targets Castro, De La Cruz, Ocado sa likod. Ferrer to Kagiwa, nandun si Martin. Castro. Ferrer to Viray, andun ulit si Martin. Castro and Viray targeting each other. Palisok. Ferrer to Kagiwa. Oh! No second ball for Team Labrador. 12 serving 8. Ramos. Oh, sorry. That's Castro. Ferrer. Back rows to Viray. And she couldn't get that one through the net. Another service for Castro. Baaklo plays setter to Kagiwa, free ball, Palisok. De La Cruz to Ocado, too low. Nine serving 13. Ramos to Ocado, and she finds the line. Labrador maintaining a comfortable lead. Ramos serves. Ferrer dumps and good ball. Nice dig by Ramos. Paras. No way. But zone 1 empty. Ten serving 14. Service courtesy of Kagiwa. And it drops inside, right at the end line. Good floater there by Kagiwa. Another service for Kagiwa. Ocado sa likod ng libero.
On the service zone, De La Cruz. Paras sa gitna. And then yung libero. De La Cruz to Ocado. That is not over. Point for Team Lingayen.
Full front row for Ferrer. Ocado on the opposite. Nandun si Kagiwa. Paras. Sets Viray. Nandun si Martin. Great dig. Oh!
Ocado babies, that one. Lead down to 2. Ferrer.
Sharp serve.
Palisok. Ferrer to Paras. Andun si Martin. De La Cruz to Ocado. Block, self-cover. Free ball for Team Lingayen. Ferrer back set to Viray. Swipes it off the blockers. And point for Team Lingayen. Team Labrador will call for time dahil isa na lang po ang kanilang kalamangan. Ferrer. And good timeout for Team Labrador to ice the server of Team Lingayen. Block is out. Point for Team Lingayen. Serving, Paras.
Aquino
Aquino.
punches. Na touch for Lingayen. 12 serving 15. Ferrer to Viray. No one in zone 6. Point for Team Lingayen. Still trailing by 1.
Palisok, Begwas. Kagiwa, free ball for Team Labrador. Palisok finds a corner.
Good find there by Palisok. Just in front of the line judge. Almost an ace. Kagiwa will try. Nandun si Martin. Castro. And a point for Castro. Beg was caught napping that time. Palisok. Ferrer to Viray, winds up and check ball.
There's a check.
Yes, partner Okado. And she admits that. And a lucky point for De La Cruz. Castro. Kagiwa, Martin, unable to dig the attack of Kagiwa. Manawat serves Ramos to Okado. Ramos, free ball. Ferrer to Paras. Dug by Palisok. Okado. Ferrer to Viray. Oh! Not just in the right position, si Castro. To anyone serving 19. Ramos serves. Ferrer to Kagiwa. Okado running. Viray, free ball. Castro chases. Ferrer gagawa ng paraan. Palisok to Ocado. Ooh. Kagiwa on the service line. De La Cruz to Ocado. Viray saves it. Ferrer chases it. Palisok. De La Cruz. Dump ball. Ferrer. Beguas. De La Cruz to Ocado. Flies. Drops the ball. And they can chase that. 22. Serving 20. Serving jersey number 9, De La Cruz. Paras. Viray, free ball. De La Cruz to Ocado. Ocado na nungkit. Andun ang libero. And that sails out. Ferrer, full front line. De La Cruz to Palisok. Ferrer to Viray, winds up and check ball. There's a check at the blockers of Team Labrador. Ferrer still serving. De La Cruz dump ball. Ooh, wasted the opportunity. And they will call for timeout. And they will talk things out because they are trailing with 1. Ferrer. Martino's there. De La Cruz. And no check.
And Team Lingayen is now at match point.
Ferrer. Too much muscle on that service.
This is not yet done.
Ocado now at the back. Serving. Viray. No check from the blocker, so we will have an extended second set.
This is race to 26 and Team Lingayen will call for time. Back to the ball game. 24 all. Ocado. Received by Del Castillo. Sets it to Beguas. Andun si De La Cruz. Castro is blocked. And Match point number 2 for Team Lingayen. Substitution for Team Lingayen. Paras out, Manuel in. Manawat out, Baaklo in. De la Cruz itataas para kay Aquino.
Oh, no.
And that ends the match. Lingayen wins this match in 2 straight sets. Congratulations po to Team Lingayen for winning this match.
It was a power-packed last game. We just watched volleyball fans, so we saw na these two teams are really good at solid defense, blockings, and also sa kanilang powerful attacks from the first set up until the second set. Kita naman natin na ang Municipality of Lingayen and Municipality of Labrador ay ayaw bumitaw from the first set up until the end of the last point. Kaya naman, in the end, it was the Municipality of Lingayen who got the victory for our last game. So congratulations for our winning team, and still congratulations for Municipality of Labrador. Right now, I am with the players of Team Lingayen and the player of the game. Player number is 16, Ella Viray, having 17 attacks and 1 ace. So congratulations for winning this game po and for being the best player of the game. Since not every time po na may laro ang Lingayen, nakakapaglaro po kayo. So paano nyo po minemaintain na hindi po mawala yung game ninyo every game po na nakakapaglaro po kayo?
Of course, I think this was all credits to my teammates for working so hard, for training so hard. And ako naman, kahit I have work, of course, nagpapalakas din ako by myself. So yun lang. Thank you to my teammates for working so hard and training so hard. Thank you so much!
Since you have a crucial moments po kanina, kasi kanina alam po kayo, Labrador, so tapos the player of the game, makuha po ng tuluyan yung panalo.
I think naman sa pagiging veterans then of course, ang tagal na namin naglalaro. So, ewan na lang din namin kung hindi pa kayo mag-step up dyan. So yun lang.
So sino naman po yung gusto niyong pasalamatan or i-shoutout? Or may gusto po kayong batiin ngayon?
Of course, meron. Unang-una, gusto kong i-greet yung family ko, mama at papa ko, si Isabel, and yung twin sister ko, si Iza. And of course, sa mga bossing ko po, kay Colonel Magbanwa, sir, and to my mom, Ma'am Magbanwa, thank you so much po. And gusto ko rin po pala mag-thank you sa LGU Lingayen, kay Sir JM Mangapot for always supporting us, and also to my family, sa family po ng mga teammates ko. Thank you so much po for watching and supporting us. Thank you. And happy birthday to one and only Johnny!
So sino pong gusto niyong pasalamatan ngayon na birthday niyo?
Baka daw po may tumbler kami. Thank you po. Tsaka yung sapatos po. Kasi ang mga, oh yes!
Thank you.
Thank you so much po, and again, congratulations for winning this game. So this is... So this is where it ends our 5 games here in the women's division. So we just saw a great games mula sa different municipalities at kitang-kita natin na naging all out sila sa loob ng court. Kaya naman congratulations for all the teams who participated for this game. So again, this is Samantha De Guzman, your courtside reporter. Pangasinan, ang galing.